What is going on, everybody? Back again with another crawler video. This is going to be on my Hardbody VS410. As you can see, it's been ran a pretty good bit lately. Done some updates to it since the original build series, and I just figured I'd show what I've done and give my opinion and thoughts on how it's performing so far. So, for those of you that don't know, this is a VS410 portal builder's kit with the VFD twin portal axles. Besides that, it's pretty much a stock chassis with some deluxe shocks on an RC4 with an RC 4-wheel drive Hardbody K10. So anyways, I have been trying to come up with an idea on a better bumper setup that looks pretty scale, but also gives more clearance and performs better. So I came up with this. These are the bumpers off of Vanquish. I guess it's the full and half cab Lexan origin body. It's a direct fit on the front. All I had to do was cut the 3 tabs here that are on the bottom side of the front clip where your plastic, like, I guess like your original bumper, like this right here. Where this would normally mount, well, this is the rear, but you get the idea. Anyways, had to cut those tabs off to get a nice, good tuck look, and has much more clearance. I will have running footage at the end of this video as well for those of y'all that are interested. Got about 4 battery packs through it so far, and it has really impressed me. So I also got tired of taking the body on and off to put the battery in. So what I have done, as you can see, I also put the Lexan fender liners from a Vanquish full cab origin. They fit pretty much perfect. I had to make a few little trims there and there, but you see it tucks with the firewall, just really cleans up the engine bay. But anyways, like I was saying, got tired of taking the body off to put the battery in, yada, yada, yada. So what I've done for the time being, because I run a small, like 2200 milliamp 3S pack, just plug it in here, turn it on and off, got your plug, shut your hood. I can, hood's a little finicky sometimes, doing it one-handed. Anyways, you get the idea. Much better than taking the body on and off. Body's not hard to take on and off. It's just, you have to carry a set of screwdrivers with you to do it. So that's that. I also, since the last video, took the interior out for the only reason being I wanted to run the servos on the VFD twin. So you can see I just got a cheap Amazon 14 kilogram metal gear servo there on the overdrive. And in the back, this is what I'm still working on. Running the same servo back here, but you have to notch the bed out. As you can see, it doesn't stick up. Well, there you go. It doesn't stick up a lot, but it sticks up enough you have to cut the bed. So I'm either gonna put a toolbox in it. Thought about making one of these Vanquish fuel cells. Take the bottom off of it. I don't know, I don't really like that. It's probably gonna do a toolbox just to hide it. And the VFD twin works fantastic. I'm really impressed with the dig, the overdrive, everything. It's just, this truck is super capable for being a hard body truck. Let's move to the rear, and as you can see, I also have the matching rear bumper. Camera went wild. This took a little bit of finesse. As you can see, it hugs the body pretty. It's got a slight little kick down, not bad, but it really fits the body nice. A lot more clearance, also gives you a trailer hitch, and just really kind of completes that, you know, off-road look. So this was nowhere near a direct fit, and this is kind of my first revision of it, I guess you can say. If you were to just try to install this bumper, it is nowhere near able to line up. The body post, or the bumper post, I should say, that come out the bumper are like an inch too short to actually ever make contact. Let's see. You can see the end of the frame stops there and the bumper's way back here. So that's probably 2 inches. The bumper posts are nowhere near long enough to meet the frame. So what I have done is taking a piece of stainless steel conduit. This is, if I can get the focus, I want to say it's 1 millimeter thick wall, 8 millimeter inner diameter, 10 mil outside diameter, which slides over the bumper post pretty much perfect. So what I did is got some aluminum, just cheap Amazon aluminum bumper post, slid those in the frame, and I used just the original set screw, and then slid this, cut it down, slid that over it, then did the same thing to the bumper post. It is ugly right now because this is just a trial and error. I'm gonna weld it, but for the time being, it is epoxied. I had zip ties on it, holding it in place while the epoxy dried, but now it is completely cured. But as you can see, right there, I got a piece of stainless steel on the bumper, stainless steel on the frame, and the bumper would also sit down. You know, if I can get the camera to focus, you would see the bumper to here would be down here. So it would sit down pretty low, just wouldn't accomplish much, it would look bad. So I stacked the piece of tubing on top of each other, and the bumper gap is perfect now. So for trial and error, I just used some 2-part epoxy, and I mean, this thing is rock solid. It's not going anywhere, but I'm not happy with epoxy. I want to weld it. But before I welded it and wasted tubing, I wanted to make sure it was going to fit and look right. So that's why that one is epoxied. And I'm gonna leave it on there for the time being until I cut these up and weld them, probably next week at work. But yeah, that is what I did. And as you can see, like I said earlier, it hugs the body really nice. I mean, the camera may exaggerate it, but there is not much gap at all. Much better departure angle as well. I mean, it's pretty drastic from the stock plastic bumper that used to hang down right in here. So yeah, that's that. Hood is still not shut. Thing can kind of be a booger to get back latched in sometimes. Yeah, that's that on this truck. I'm probably not gonna do much more to it. Like I said, it works really well. These deluxe shocks are awesome. It's got tons of travel, but it's also very planted. Tires really don't rub any. The trimming I did when I originally painted this thing pretty much worked out perfect. At full stuff, you can see it's close. It'll focus, but they don't touch. So that's really nice. The front gets really close at full lock and turning, but they don't touch. You see the body's got some trail scratches on it, and at ride height, it pretty much sits at full stuff. It doesn't really have much up travel with the way I've got it set up, but I wanted a low ride height, keep it as stable as possible, but it's got plenty of down travel for, you know, just trails. Because this is a hard body truck. It's not a comp crawler. It's just a fun trail truck, and stock axles, stock everything else, stock portal weights. May add some brass weights to the wheels, but I doubt it, just because it's already 8.5 pounds without a battery. So yeah, that is how this truck sits so far. And if you want to see some running footage, stay tuned. Took it out a couple different days to a few different parks. Have not taken it out with this bumper setup on the rear, but I did with the front, and it really did well. So yeah, this is it. I'll be taking this truck to the Halloween haul and crawl, Cherokee Village, as well as some others. Probably gonna take the Bronco and the Optic, maybe those two as well, can't decide, and that's something I haven't seen yet. I'm in the process of doing a full cab Origin build, so not a real Origin, just a full cab Origin body. But anyways, also at 1,000 subs, I'm really appreciative for that. Thank y'all so much for watching, and just helped me really just enjoy this hobby. And I like sharing my builds and my thought process and just trial and error and whatnot. So yeah, stay tuned and check out. I'm gonna try to post weekly, if not twice a week. Check out in a couple days. I'm gonna drop a video if the wheels show up on that full cab Origin. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and if you want to see some running footage, stay tuned.
use the one-handed drive, and I'm still getting used to this.